And the devil keep bringing up stuff from my past about the molestation, what the people said. He keep bringing up how I felt in being in a domestic violence relationship, domestic violence marriage. He keep bringing up me being raped, me feeling unwanted, me being hurt, me being depressed, me being an outcast, me being a black sheep of the family. All of these things. No, I want to be free. And I want to be free for real. So Christ is the one that freed me. He is the one that came and got me when I was in the bottom of a basement of a crack house turning tricks for drugs. He is the one that came and got me. He is the one that delivered me from a $700 a day heroin and cocaine habit when I was in Cook County Jail in Chicago. He is the one that came and got me. He is the one that stopped me from killing myself. He is the one that saved me from trying to overdose to commit suicide because I was so unhappy, so bound by hurt, pain, and didn't think I seen a way out. So I don't owe nobody an apology. And I'm not going to apologize for wanting to live the life that I deserve to live. Period. So it caused a lot of problems. It caused a lot of problems. But things better now. Because I still take my stand. Everybody have a right to feel the way they want to feel. And I tell my family, I tell my children, I say God gave everybody free will. Who am I to take your will away from you? So who are you to take my will away from me? You learn to accept people for how they are, not how you think they should be or how you want them to be. So it caused a lot of problems. It caused a lot of problems. But like I say, things have gotten better. Things still getting better. My mom just passed last year. We had a chance to sit and talk and air out everything that had gone on. And I told her, I have no ill will feeling towards you. You know, it is what it is. And so she died in peace. I was in peace when she died. You understand what I'm saying? My children and I still working on different relationships, rebuilding, because they having a better understanding. You see what I'm saying? I can understand people was hurt because I was close to them and I never told. Well, I didn't never tell anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Even when I wrote my book, it was like I still didn't want to do it. I didn't want anybody to know. So you can't blame me for my process. You don't tell everybody everything that's going on. A lot of people that's on here now, you know, y'all hiding stuff. Keep it to yourself if that's what you want to do. I want to be free. And I want to be free for real. Okay? So they said, let me see. How I feel when I talk about my past. When I talk about my past and talk about my book series and talk about anything that I have gone through in my life, it's like I'm talking about a different person. It's like I'm talking about somebody that I witnessed or knew or something like that. You know, when I talk about the molestation, I don't feel the feelings of it anymore. You see, because I'm freed from it. Christ freed me. When I talk about the rape, I don't feel the feelings of, like, I don't feel sad or in my heart, anything like that. When I talk about the drug addiction and the things that I did to get drugs and use drugs and all this kind of stuff, I don't feel like, oh, craving, you know, I want to go get high, anything like that. I don't feel it. I don't have the feelings. I don't have the mental thing because he freed my mind completely. You know, tied up in different soul ties and sexual encounters and relationships and stuff like that. I don't feel it. So it's like I know it's my story. I know I lived it, but I'm free from it. I'm not bound anymore. So the devil can't play with my mind and be like, oh girl, feel like this. You should be feeling sad. You should be feeling repressed. And I know for a fact, that's why a lot of people, when they read my books, and if they see me personally or know me personally or have encountered me, they be like, man, this girl ain't went through what we just read. This can't be the same person. Oh yeah, I'm the same person. I'm the same person. You know, she's always smiling. She always happy. She always happy. Yeah, because you can't compartmentalize your life. And I did that for many, many years. You know, like not dealing with this and not dealing with that. I dealt with my skeletons in my closet. I'm free. I'm free. So I don't feel any kind of way. I'm happy. I'm joyous. It don't bother me. I'm not sitting up worried about what happened in my past. The past is in the past. I'm looking forward for what God has for me. I have a bright future. And so if you keep looking back in the rearview mirror when you're driving, you're going to have a wreck. I'm not trying to have a wreck. I'm trying to get to my destination in view. I thank him for healing me completely, that I can sit and talk about it without falling apart, without having an emotional meltdown or going through psychological differences in my mind and going through different changes of emotions and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm glad to be free. So it don't bother me to talk about it. That's why I'm on here talking about it. People don't talk about things that bother them, you know. And some of the questions y'all ask, I was like, okay, let me just think about that for a minute, you know. But that's why I want to answer them live, so you can get the real emotion. You can get how I feel for real. You can feel how I feel when I'm talking about it, when I'm answering. Because if I just text you a message, you don't know how I feel. You don't know how my facial expressions are, how I'm looking, or anything like that. No, I want you to see how I answer your questions. And like I told you, I'm not pretense. I'm not fake. I'm not phony. I'm very grave. Okay? So how I feel is how I feel. How I come across is how I come across. Okay? And I love everybody. Okay? So thank y'all so much. Continue to send your questions in. Whatever you want to know. Whether it's about the past, the present, or the future. You know, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Because these are Meet the Author sessions, y'all. You know, with this COVID going on, I don't know, Barnes & Noble don't know when we're going to be able to come back in there and have a book signing. So these are signings right now. These are Meet the Author sessions right now, y'all. Okay? So, continue to send your questions in. Remember, next week, we're going to be on The Real Internet Come Forth. Book number 2, volume number 2, The Death of a Girl. And it's from age 12 to 16, from childhood to motherhood. Get your book so you can read with me or get ahead of me. And you can have questions when I come on live. That's how you're going to get some questions reading the book. Because believe me, a lot of people have a lot of questions. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions because they always ask me a lot of questions. And so I know the new readers that's coming, they have questions, and I want to address them. So get the book. They on sale. They on sale at Walmart.com, Amazon, Books A Million got them on sale. Barnes & Noble got them on sale. You can get them in paperback or digital version. Get the book. Get the book so we can talk. So we can read. And you can be helped. You can be blessed. Anybody you know going through something, tell them to jump on here live. You know, and show them the recording. Because my thing is to encourage people. I want you to know that you can make it. You can make it through any and everything. And I used to do You Can Make It sessions, you know, through my empowerment ministry, going to the different shelters and outreach and doing them Meet the Author sessions. Not Meet the Author sessions. You Can Make It sessions. Let them know they can make it through any and everything because I did. And I give away a lot of my books. That's why I give my books away too. Because I want people to know that they can make it. So this is a 2-in-1 for me. I'm doing a Meet the Author session and You Can Make a session all at once. Okay? Excuse me. So until we meet again, remember that God gets the glory and I tell the story. Goodbye.